Hi guys, this is Miss Haynes. Welcome back to Computer 2. Today we're going to be starting Unit 5, Lesson 1, Building Apps. In this unit, it continues to introduce the foundation and concepts of computer programming, which unlocks the ability to make rich interactive apps. This course uses JavaScript as the programming language and AppLab as the programming environment to build apps, but the concepts learned in these lessons span all programming languages and tools. The first thing you need to do is go to your code.org student account and log in. If at any time you have problems logging in, please send me an email at lhaynes@drumright.k12.ok.us and I will be happy to reset your account or help you get logged in. Also, if you have any questions during our online learning, please feel free to email me. The overview of this assignment. Students will be introduced to the new feature of AppLab called Design Mode. Design Mode allows students to easily design the user interface, or UI, of their apps using a drag-and-drop editor. Students learn how to create UI elements that they have seen before, such as images, text, labels, and buttons, but they will see many more options for styling these elements with color, font size, and so on. Students also learn how to add event handlers, code that listens for and responds to user events. Students also explore some common errors that come up in event-driven programming and will learn some important skills for debugging programs, chief among them being responding to error messages. Students end the lesson by creating the foundation of a simple chaser game, which they will add onto the next lesson. Let's begin by going over your common vocabulary for this lesson. Callback function, a function specified as part of an event listener. It is written by the programmer, but called by the system as the result of an event trigger. Event, an action that causes something to happen. Event-driven program, a program designed to run blocks of code or functions in response to a specified event, such as a mouse click. Event handling, an overarching term for the coding task involved in making a program respond to events by triggering functions. Event listener, a command that can be set up to trigger a function when a particular type of event occurs on a particular UI element. UI elements, on-screen objects like buttons, images, text boxes, pull-down menus, and screens, and so on. User interface, the visual element of a program through which a user controls or communicates with the application, often abbreviated UI. To get to these terms and other resources for the page, please click button 1 of your lesson. Please take a minute and look over the new coding elements that you will be learning during this lesson. Before you begin your AppLab, please watch the tutorial video provided by code.org. After you've watched the code.org video, click the Continue button. That will direct you to the Welcome to Design Mode. In AppLab, Design Mode lets you drag and drop the user interface elements into the app and then add code to respond when a user interacts with those elements. It's kind of a two-step process, but we'll learn all about this in this lesson. To start, let's look at the design mode and add a single UI element, a button, to our app. We'll add code later on. So first, you'll see a new set of switches above the app area that let you flip back and forth between design mode and code mode. Second, adding an element is as easy as dragging and dropping it into the app where you want it. Once it's on the app screen, you can reposition it, resize it, and change lots of other properties about it. 3. The Properties tab shows you everything you can change about the look and feel of a UI element. Note, the Properties tab is context sensitive, which means that the set of properties you see depends on what you click on in the app. 4. The element ID is important because it's how you refer to the element in your code. We'll discuss element IDs later on. Five, you can make the text that the user sees on the button text be whatever you like. 6, scroll down to see the other properties for a UI element that might be hiding down below. So now you are in the App Lab. In this lab, you will design your app using the design mode. In the top pane, you will see the design mode where it will let you know what you need to be working on in your app. Over here is your screen of your app. Here's your toolbox and your workspace here. This icon means the level is part of a larger project. Changes will be saved across these levels. Okay, have fun building your app. Please send me an email if you have any questions. Thank you.